Hello everyone, welcome to Christine's Craft Table. I'm Christine and I have 3 crochet related items to share with you today. First up, I have completed my Reverdie wrap. I made this with the hashtag Turnpike Creations Mal24, which was hosted by Judy and Gina. It was a make-along where you could either make a knit or crochet wrap. The 2 patterns are very similar, written by the same designer. And here is my completed wrap. Blocked, this wrap is 102 inches long and 20 inches wide. You'll see that the color patterns vary throughout the shawl. You've got this narrow section, and then you bring in the dark blue and have some bigger sections, and then end with the dark blue. It's long enough to be doubled up for styling. You can wear it as a sarong. Very versatile. There's still time to join this make-along if you're interested in making this wrap. Originally, it was supposed to end on March 6th, but it's been extended to March 13th, so you have that long to get an email with your completed wrap to Judy and Gina. I will leave the video with all the information about the make-along in the description box below. If this inspires you, go ahead and make it. You have time. There's a slideshow at the end on March 16th with everybody's shawls and wraps. I think there's between 25 and 50 people probably that have made this or that have done the make-along. So that's exciting. You'll see pictures of everybody's progress and completed wraps on Facebook and Ravelry. I think people are posting on Instagram as well. And I included it. I forgot if I told you or not. I included a slideshow in this video with some styling options for the wrap. And again, it was made by Heather J. Anderson, and it's available on Ravelry. It's fairly easy. It is mainly double crochets and chains. Just work together in a beautiful geometric design. It's very, you can alter it very easily to make it shorter or wider or narrower, all to your preference, whatever you desire. And a lot of people have done that. If you look at the pictures on social media, you'll see so many different versions and beautiful color patterns as well. So yeah, I think it's very stylish and classy. And I was pleasantly surprised at how much I like this pattern. And I will say though that blocking was key to this pattern. It really brought out the stitches and helped the entire wrap to lay evenly and the width to even out. It just was a great finishing touch for this wrap. So I highly recommend blocking it if you haven't blocked yours. A bit about the yarn that I used. It was Loops and Threads Cozy Wool Merino. It is 55% superwash merino and 45% anti-pilling acrylic. It was a 3-weight. I purchased it at Michael's and I looked for it recently, and I think it's been discontinued, but they had something very similar called Luxe Merino with the same fiber content. So I think it will be nice and warm, but not too warm with all of this lace work. I used a total of 1,081 yards for mine. That's between the 3 colors. And the yarn is easy to crochet with. The colors are very vibrant. That green, I feel, really pops against the blues. And for this colorway, I think it's suitable for either male or female. Yeah. And the yarn is easy care. It's machine washable on cold, on gentle. You can even tumble dry it on low. Although with this wrap, I would suggest drying it flat or hanging it on a drying rack. I think if you let it go in the dryer, those tips might curl up on you. So I would recommend drying flat. So on a scale of 1 to 10 for the yarn, I would give it an 8, I think, just because it could be a little bit softer. And every once in a while, something bizarre, I would come across little bits of almost like a plastic feeling, wiry type thing. And they were easy enough to pull out, but I'd rather not have had to deal with them. It was mainly in the navy blue. I think maybe a little bit in the regular blue. But yeah, that was odd. So anyway, I'm very happy with my Reverdie wrap. And the second thing is a little beret that I made to go with the wrap. And this is out of the same yarn. And the pattern is by AC Crochets on YouTube. I'll leave a link to that video tutorial in the description box. It's an easy pattern and it fits nicely as a little beret. The last thing I want to share is a prize I won on a live show by Jax at Creations by Jax. She gave away a mystery bag from Little Knits, and it's called Rainbow Beach Yarn. And look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I love every one of these colors. I think they would work great together or separate. It's Queensland Collection Rainbow Beach Pure Australian Superwash Wool. It's 100% wool, 100 gram hank, 328 yards in each hank. It's a 2-weight, and this color is Lagoon. This color is Parakeet. This color is Violet. We have fuchsia, not fuchsia. I call it fuchsia. It's called Grape Berry, which is my favorite, and Spruce. So my plan for this is probably to make a beautiful lace type shawlette. I think with the fuchsia and maybe a little bit of the green. And then I'm thinking some socks, some two color socks for the others. Those are my thoughts right now. But I'm excited to work with this. I've never worked with this yarn before. And thank you so much, Jax. This is a great giveaway and I'm so thrilled to have won it. And please check back again to see what I make with these beautiful yarns. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see my future videos and find out what I make with my yarn. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye for now.